today's video, I want to discuss some other lessons I learned from my Nigerian school and essentially how to survive boarding school. Thank you for watching part 1. I really enjoyed responding to the comments, and if you haven't watched part 1, or this one now deal. My American accent did not define me, so I was prepared to learn the way many spoke at my school. But I didn't forget the fact nor try to erase that I was raised in America. The fourth thing my Nigerian boarding school taught me, and if you're going to boarding school, ensure you bring more than enough pads and black plastic bags, or popularly known as nylon. I didn't learn how to use tampons until I came back to the United States to complete high school. But if you know how to use tampons, pack enough of those as well. You don't just need an adequate supply for yourself while you're in the dorms, but you need to have enough for the days you spend longer than usual at school and you begin your period earlier than usual. Come on, ladies. The body has a mind of its own, but it's up to you to respond to its actions. The fifth thing I learned is to make sure you don't give the younger students, we call them juniors, unnecessary stress. These children are not going to school to be your housemates or your footmen, so don't treat them like that. Contrary to what is the norm and what happens at boarding schools in Nigeria, your seniority status does not give you permission to bully them. I'm not talking about giving them plates or an item or two to wash or asking them to get you perfume in your cabinet. But when you are giving them all of your laundry to wash or asking them to make you cereal while they're completing their homework, or ask them to carry your backpack even though juniors have more books in their bags and their backs are already aching, that's a NO. And obviously, these are just examples. The list is endless. And let me tell you, seniors, don't think the juniors don't carry out their own revenge plans, such as spitting in the water they give to you. I'm not saying it's right, but you have no business treating them like walking doormats. Now, speaking for myself, I have to be honest here. I can be bossy, as many have expressed this sentence to me, and I agree. But I am bossy because I want things done a certain way. I don't go around making little kids my slaves just because I'm older than them. You can call it seniority status or say that that's just how things are done. I really don't care. I don't like it. Seniority is not a privilege or a right. It's an honor. You have the responsibility to set an example. Don't abuse it. There are some seniors that I still communicate with to today. And some I had to get a trash bag and throw them away because they got on my nerves. I'm serious. Anyway, the sixth and last tool I used to survive Nigerian boarding school was ensuring I reinforced the saying, believe in yourself. And this is the important part. Believe in yourself and don't expect those around you to congratulate you for the work you put in when they are not looking or when no one is around. I remember a specific exam I had for my business studies class in JS2 or 8th grade. It was actually my favorite class. I remember studying so hard for that exam at my aunt and uncle's kitchen and memorizing the important definitions and other things. So when I got a high grade, I was more than thrilled. I was ecstatic because I put in the work when everyone else in the house was watching TV or sleeping. There was another time I think I was studying for my Christian Religious Studies exam, popularly known as CRS. I have to admit, I did fall asleep a couple of times, but the times that I was awake for, I studied. Okay. The same ideology applies to my college years. I took a corporate class in the summer, which I mentioned in this video on the screen. She wanted me to kind of be a conversation starter. Like, lady, hand me my degree. And the link is down below in the description box. I got a 100 on the midterm exam. Little did anyone know that I stayed up all night studying and making sure I knew how to use those formulas for the possible problems on the exam. People only knew my grade when the professor told the class, but they didn't know what I went through to get that grade. Don't we see this at graduation ceremonies? Everyone wants to come to see you walk the stage, but how many people actually text or call you to remind you to keep going? Exactly. Stop waiting for people to see your potential. You need to see it. It wasn't given to you by accident. God knew what he was doing. And if you don't believe in God, then believe that eventually you have to get back up because you're not done. It's okay to fall. I have fallen many times. And in this video, I discuss how I failed my last semester of college, for example. But you push through. Talking about pushing through, going forward, and persevering, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell because you don't want to miss the video where I discuss how I graduated high school at the age of 16. If you like this video about how to survive Nigerian boarding school, please make sure to hit the like button and don't forget part 1 is in the description box. Well, my name is Yeye and I create informational videos based on personal experiences and how to navigate the world as an only child using story times. If you like videos like that, then I will see you on Wednesdays and Fridays when you subscribe and hit the notification bell. See ya!